So, nihilism, right? The word nihilism. What does that mean? So, the Google definition, if we strip it down to its bare terms, is that life is meaningless, right? And of course, that's a very umbrella explanation of that word, but essentially that could be translated to different arenas in life, different mediums of life, music, entertainment, philosophy, whatever you will. When it comes to this hip hop shit, man, and I'm gonna keep this real short and sweet. This is gonna be one of my shorter videos. I often ask myself, am I a nihilist in hip hop? Because you got to understand, I was born in '98. You could consider me a Gen Zer. I wouldn't be offended because by textbook definition I am, but I do identify with being a zillennial, meaning I was born on the cusp year, and I often retained a lot of the media, and I archived a lot of like DVDs, like tapes and stuff that my older siblings consumed. So I really like grew up on that late millennial shit. But I don't get offended by being called a Gen Zer, okay? Um, I've already seen. I'm 25, so I've already seen different waves of artists come and go. Whether certain artists made it and they blew up, or certain artists things didn't come together. So I'm just saying this to say, let's go back to that word nihilist, man, meaning like life is meaningless. It's it's okay to feel that in hip hop sometimes it's like, what's going on? You know what I mean? Because a couple of my favorite artists, they're gone, and they were they're like the same age as me. Pop Smoke, Pop Smoke, right? Pop Smoke had Brooklyn on fire, dog. I remember this is like 2018. My cousin's like, yo, you know Pop Smoke? I said I have no idea. Who's that? He's like, what? Bro, you from Jersey? And my cousin's from Brooklyn, but he still was just Pop Smoke was hot on the East Coast. Like, so the fact that like I was like, oh, who's Pop Smoke? The same night I looked him up, I heard NPR, Money, Power, Respect. I said, this nigga's the GOAT. I'm not trying to be funny. I'm not trying to exaggerate. I said, I need that money, that power, respect. I need that money, that power, respect. That's one of the hardest shits that I ever heard. He instantly reminded me of 50 because he just has that aura. And I hate that word because it's been played out. But like he just got that fucking aura. He's here. Like he's here and nobody can stop it. You know, you got all these different songs, you know what I mean? Like with Pop Smoke, even posthumously, you got Gotti with Travis Scott. Oh, he wiped Travis Scott down on that. Travis shouldn't even had a verse on that song. It should have been just straight Pop Smoke. Like that's Pop Smoke. Gotti's like Pop Smoke's send off anthem. You know what I mean? Scenario, like it's just music that just makes you just want to get fly, right? This is gonna be a short video, by the way, but I will expand on this. Then you have X. You know what I mean? And Florida has been going. If I was from Florida, I'd be depressed. But you know, Kodak is one of my favorite rappers, but that's a different subject, right? But look, Florida has been having these like recessions with some of these underground artists, man. Of course, you got your Denzel Currys, right? And then you got your like Xavier Wolves and shit like that. But then the thing about them is just like they're too niche down, and then their music, they don't have that ear to where they're making hits songs that we could really get down to. Like they don't got no like joints. X was an assassin. X knew how to make a pop joint. He knew how to make like an indie joint. He knew how to make like a rage joint. And he just understood the game. Like X was kind of like somebody he was of the internet, like a lot of us, like myself. Like we're of the internet. You feel me? Like we just understood that, oh, there's a way you can learn how to, okay, I'm gonna go learn how to play this guitar right here. Okay, I know how to play the drums to this one Slipknot song. Okay, I know how to make this type of song, right? Okay, I grew up on hip hop. X was one of those folks that he was one of the very few that knew how to curate all of these different styles without it being completely corny. Because there's so many of these guys that try to do that. They try to emulate X after he was gone, and they're so corny. It's sad. All right, X gets shot, X gets killed, and then you have his whole collective from Florida that just completely dissipates. The members only collective. And it's sad looking at Florida because they've had a couple like just empires crash and burn. You have the story of Raider Clan with Space Ghost Perp, who's another legend. That just didn't work out because, you know, once the head of the table is decapitated, the whole table's gonna fall apart. All the screws gonna go loose. It don't matter. Poor guy. What's his name? X's best friend. What's that guy's name? What's that guy's name, man? Y'all remind me in the comment section, but I'm pretty sure it'll come back up. Yeah, nah, nobody listens to his shit. Are you kidding me? Like, he don't make good music like that. Some people were meant to be sidekicks. So you have Florida, you have New York, you have Brooklyn. When Pop Smoke dies, a whole genre died. Then you got Ice Spice, and I like Ice Spice. You know, you got Ice Spice, but it's over. Brooklyn Drill is gone. I'll make a whole other video about Brooklyn Drill because I was a big fan of that. But it's gone. So you sit here, even at my age of 25, okay, some of y'all, like, I consider myself old as fuck, okay? But in hip-hop, they're really selling to my demographic because we're the ones that finally got jobs to pay for music and shit, okay? But it's just like, I'm at a point now where somebody's gonna be like, yo, you heard a Lil Tyler? I said, what the fuck is that, a Pokemon? I don't know about that shit, man. And then it's also the effort or the urgency for me to even try now is not being, it's not depleted, because if you got some hard shit, I'm gonna find out about it. Because one of my folks is gonna hit me up and let me know. If you got some hard shit, I'm gonna find out, because we still be on the internet. So like, the nihilism mean in the sense that hip hop as of right now is meaningless is strong, guys. It's strong, and I don't mean to be a Debbie Downer. I don't mean to be nihilistic, but it kind of is nihilistic, okay? And remember the root word of that, not the root word, but the definition. That's why I let y'all know at the beginning. I always try to ask y'all an opening question, and I always try to display the definition of something that I'm talking about so that we can have this open dialogue, all right? Look, man, it's your boy, and I'm out of here, man.